Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of the Stay Off My Grad podcast. And we got some stuff to talk about, do we? Boy, oh
Yes,
boy, oh
we
boy, oh
do.
boy, oh boy. So let's go ahead and first react to the Lakers versus the Bulls.
Um,
And what we saw, or go ahead, Jamal, you can kick it off as the Laker fan of the
oh,
show.
yeah. Um, it's a lot to unpack here. For one, the Lakers went down. They had a bucket down the stretch in crunch time, and if they just grab a rebound and seal the defensive possession, they can win the game. They
But Lonzo
grab
tapped it.
one rebound. You just need to grab one rebound. I thought you
Yeah.
needed to grab one rebound, and they couldn't do that. So, I mean, man, LeBron looks like
They
it's like
went really small, but go ahead.
I mean, I don't like look at like I don't think Westbrook is a problem. I don't think LeBron is a problem. It's just like our big man and our interior where we getting ate up at the most, which is where AD is not he's not being himself. Like I know AD's been getting called soft lately, and like if you watched him play versus Cat, it was like, bruh, really? You gonna let but then like AD he shouldn't
Stay
he
with the Bulls though. We gonna get into that. Stay with the Bulls. We
all
want
right.
to. I say, tell me about what happened tonight with Lonzo. He gave y'all what 16 or something, 16 or so. It wasn't too
Down the
crazy.
stretch, man, DeMar DeRozan, they say you're supposed to shoot 3 pointers and layups was the best shots, but damn, if you can shoot a mid range jumper, you a bad man for real. He
Devin
was coming
Booker.
down, boom, boom, hitting his little shot, hands in his face. He's a closer. He's definitely a fourth quarter closer. And he
To me,
closes.
it seemed like he had a lot of pent up. Like LeBron sent me home for so many years, and so it was just like I
And
gotta go
LeBron
ahead.
had him, and down the stretch, LeBron had him on a play. LeBron, he got him. He made him drive the lane. Of course, LeBron's going to block the shot. Nobody grabs the board. Nobody is on the glass for it.
Right,
And
100%.
that was another point where we could have won the game. That was just one rebound with one defensive rebound.
Yeah.
And like,
So
go
go
ahead.
ahead. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you my objective, you know what I'm saying, Laker review or just like the state of the Lakers or just well, let me go to the game first.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say this. The Lakers stink. Like
Oh,
y'all stink. Like just it's just it is what it is at this point now. Like I feel like y'all need to address it. Like we stink as a unit is straight dumpster juice. It's a dumpster fire over there for real. And like I feel like y'all just keep trying to hold on to different things on like, but this, but that, but Frank Vogel got COVID, so that's the reason why we lost. But AD and blah 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 blah. But LeBron is just like dog. Like the way that y'all package this team and the way that y'all package this team was like, okay, this is a championship team. Like y'all didn't package this team as a middle pack, like Western Conference team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not how it was in August and July or whatever the case may be. In September when y'all was resting during what the preseason and all this, like y'all packaged it like, don't worry about nothing. We about to take over the whole league. You know what I'm saying? So and to get this kind of performance or just getting these games and stuff like that, and just watching y'all just off the eye test is just severely underwhelming. And like I said, I wish that y'all were better just because like just for competition, just so it just be a little bit. But I feel like at this point, it's like
wow.
it's not
Oh,
even
okay. We
fun for
on
me.
Monday.
But no, we
No,
see y'all on Tuesday. But to
my bad.
dissect into the
We're both
game,
back too,
yeah,
so.
dissecting into the game, I think Alex Caruso played really good. He was all over the game, playing defense and doing what he was doing. And then I feel like David Fizdale, I don't know if that's the way, or I don't know if that's the next guy up that y'all want. I mean, y'all got a little bit of a taste of it last night, so y'all got a little bit a taste or tonight, where if y'all do fire Frank, this is what y'all got next. He
Mhm.
went really small with LeBron at the five, so I think people came for Frank Vogel for doing the same, but like LeBron at the five, I just like, uh,
We
ugh.
we don't look like a really good team right now, and I'm
Yeah,
not
the
that minute. We look terrible from
Lakers
the
stink.
front to the back. We don't yeah we suck. We should have beat the. It should have been no way we get blown out by the Timberwolves with everybody playing. It
Right.
should be no way AD is letting Carl Anthony Towns pull up from three. It should be no way somebody that's under 6'10" has 16 rebounds in McIntyre. It should be no way. We play with like a sense of entitlement right now, and it's just like everybody's supposed to lay down because it's the Lord of the Lakers, but nah, you got to go earn that, man. And they're not playing like that.
Yeah. So something I was saying earlier on in the
They got no
season. I don't
guts.
think y'all really heard me in the sense of nobody's scared of y'all no more. Like Nobody's scared of y'all. Nobody's gonna sit down and lay down. It's a new era. It's a new day in the league now. It's like I feel like it's a lot more youthful. I feel like a lot of people are coming into their own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those players that was drafted in 2015, 2016, and stuff like that, 2017. It's like they're starting to become they're like, okay, they're getting acclimated to the game and acclimated to the NBA. So it's just like a lot of that stuff that y'all used to, or just stuff they used to get over on, they can't. It's not gonna work no more. So it's like they've become the vets now. And like I said, it's just they're not gonna lay down. They're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna play hard and stuff like that and do what they got to do. But skipping over to AD in the cat matchup, like I said, I feel like Cat just straight up took
AD's
his
not a center.
lunch. But I
AD
feel
is not
like
a
he
center.
always have a good game. Cat always have a good game against AD for whatever reason. But
And
go
then,
ahead.
hear me out. Hear me out too, though. I've been saying this from a long time too. AD is definitely not a center. AD plays his best when he has a center playing alongside with him,
Yeah,
whether
and
that's
he knows
JaVale
that.
McGee or DeMarcus Cousins or Dwight Howard when he was, good. But he's not a center, and we keep trying to force him to play center, which makes him try to guard big dudes like Cat, who's really going to beat him up in the post, where not like a stretch four who's on the wing today that's playing like the four for AD.
Right.
He's not a center, and that's where we got exposed. We just keep getting exposed night after night.
Yeah, and I think that also too, like I said, I feel like it's actually like I feel like for me, I just look at it from like a basketball point of view or whatever the case may be, because I just feel like okay, like I see where y'all trying to go or what y'all want or what y'all expect from AD, but like you gotta understand you're asking for a lot. Like especially if he's running a five, like you said, he got to bang down there with the bigs. He got to grab boards. He got to go run, and the offense goes through AD. So it's like he's the first option. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the case may be, and because LeBron and whatever is trying to pace, so it's like they go through AD on offense. So you got to go run down there, play offense, set screens, you know what I'm saying, and then go back and just do it all over again and continuously do it. And I did see something about Phil Haney mention that he felt like Anthony Davis is out of shape. And he was telling him like, well, like look, man, if you get tired, you need to put your hands up and we'll sub you out. So maybe I did see people saying like, oh, AD picked up weight just for the and was working on his body. I don't personally see it, but I mean, it is what it
AD at
is.
this point, I don't think he's not gonna play another game probably until after the All Star.
February.
Yeah,
I think February.
he's not playing for a long time. And
But
I really
go
don't.
ahead.
I really don't. I really think the Lakers should entertain the idea of getting Miles Turner.
Yeah,
Long
because
as a
I
long
think
term
that
decision.
something I said very early too is that like I feel like AD is one injury away from being traded, and this might
Mm,
be it. You know what I'm saying? I felt
No,
like it in the summer. I was like, look,
no.
this year I'm not giving y'all no pass. So when we meet y'all in the first round and when we meet y'all in the playoffs, I'm not trying to hear that. Oh, we didn't have AD, we didn't have street clothes, and blah blah blah. Like, and to that game kind of exposed, or just this season is kind of exposing who he really is and who he's always been. And I feel
No,
like the bubble kind of, I feel like the
no.
bubble kind of
I
just
won't accept that for the simple fact that when he has had a good center or a good center that allows him to play
DeMarcus
power forward,
Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins when they were together, oh my gosh,
But
don't
I'm
don't
saying
they were
like
when
he's
he has
still
no,
always very injured. He's never really played that many games in a full season. And I feel like the bubble was the perfect scenario, perfect storm for him because it's just like he can thrive in the 20 games that, you know what I'm saying, that they played in the bubble to, you know what I'm saying, win a championship. And like I
I
said, he hasn't even looked
agree with that
anything
again.
close.
Well, he
He hasn't
showed
looked
last even
anything
with the Pelicans,
close to what
he
he looked
made
like in the bubble.
no. I'm not gonna take that either because when he was playing again for the Pelicans, when he had Rondo and they swept the Portland Trailblazers, boy looked damn good there. That was a full NBA season, was it not?
Yeah, I mean, he looked good. I'm just saying, like, but
Mm,
that's what he is. He's a spurts kind of guy. Like, he's not like a like bring your lunch pail to work every single day and just do what it do and make it happen. Like, even though, yes, I hear what you're saying, but those Pelican teams were like pretty good. It wasn't just like all AD, and I'm pretty sure like he didn't play all 82 and whatever the case may be. So I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying like I feel like the bubble was just a perfect storm for him because, like I said, he's always played good in spurts, and then he was like, "Shit, give me a 20 game spurt, I can make this happen." And I feel like you can't deny he has not looked anywhere near what he used to look like in the bubble. Because in the bubble, I was so afraid of AD because I was like coming out, I was like, if this is what he is, like for real, like because I guess New Orleans or whatever was holding him back. If this way, he looked like we in for a treat. But luckily, like I said, he's underwhelmed, and like I said, he's always been injured, and now everybody's all of a sudden upset and mad and da da. But it's just like, dog, he's been like this his whole career, and y'all ignored all the
No.
flags and all this other stuff, and even in the beginning of the season, y'all ignored all the flags with y'all issue with shooting, y'all issue with age and pace and stuff like that, and now all of this is starting to like unfold, and now everybody's like, oh damn, like we need to fix this and do this and do that, and it's just like, dog, it's been like this since August. Like it's been like this. It's just none of the games really mattered. And now all of a sudden, when you're struggling from deep and you don't have no shooters, and now you're struggling on boards and people can't stay healthy, and now all of a sudden it's like, this is all new to me. Like this never had like. But go ahead.
Um, I mean, COVID too. We don't have our main big man. Dwight Howard's not playing, so that's another rebound game. But I mean, as far as excuses go, there aren't none. We're not a good team. We're losing games that we had chances to win. Like, and I feel like it doesn't just go on one player or AD or LeBron or whoever whatnot. It's the team. But we have I don't know. We have at some points it just looked like we're not a complete. We're not complete.
Yeah,
We don't bring something like we don't guarantee you something every night. We don't even have an identity. I'm gonna say that for sure. Like what is
yeah,
this? This team doesn't have an identity.
yeah,
Our
100%.
team a couple years ago defense. Last year we still hung our heart on the defensive end. This team you can't say that. You can't say they can shoot. You can't say they can constantly get free throws. You can't say they'll constantly keep somebody out of the paint. They can't say they'll shut down the star every night. So I feel like this team they don't have an identity. They stink. I don't think it's time to blow it up. You can probably maybe get to the playoffs with this team, but as far as like being elite, they got to show me something.
I mean, I feel like business wise, no, you don't try to blow it up. I think that every day, like Anthony Davis value kind of goes down around the league. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Ben Simmons, where it's just like nobody
If his
really wants to
value
see.
goes down, then Joel Embiid's value also go down.
Nah, I mean Joel Embiid is still,
He
even though
hurt.
He doesn't play that much, him and AD
He
play
hurt.
right around the same amount. Like Joel Embiid is dominant when he plays. Like when he does play the 12 games he does play a year, whatever the case may be, he's still, and then in the playoffs he's dominant. And he doesn't. AD is like what 17% from the floor, like from three right now. Like probably like 30% from the floor. Like it's
That
just
is game.
just bad. It's just bad.
Not
He's just
game, and
bad.
I don't like how they make him play that way. Like with
It's just
80,
bad.
yeah, we suck. I'm gonna say that for sure.
Yeah. So it's no. I mean, at this point, it's no more sugarcoating it. It's no more tippy toeing around it. Y'all are bad. It is what it is. Y'all don't have an identity. So, but to go to an actual good team, you know what I'm saying? A good team. Uh,
Beat the
we have a
Hornets.
good identity. I think that well, tonight we played the Charlotte
We
Hornets.
mad.
We
The boy just
blew
came back.
them. Yeah, we blew them out. We blew them out the water. And this is Devin Booker first game back, and I'm a little like, okay, like, well, I didn't think that he rushed it, but I'm a little like, because I feel like we was just starting to find our identity without
Mhm.
D Book, but I mean, we're obviously better with him on the floor. He gave us 16 tonight. Me, I kind of missed the efficient Booker. He went 6 for 16 with 16 points, so it's like, but I mean, we didn't really need too much of them from tonight. We got everything from a team standpoint. I think we had like maybe 8 players in double digits tonight, so everybody kind of got a piece of the pie. And you know what I'm saying? It was a good team win. We took over. We took advantage of uh, a hurt team or injured team, but we've been battling with is injuries and hurt and COVID and stuff like that, just like some of these other teams. And so we just figure out a way to get it done or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we played Lamelo. I don't think who didn't play. I don't think Terry Rozier didn't play, and yeah, just Terry Rozier, and they got a couple other players in COVID protocol. But Lamelo could never really get it going, and then we just shut down Miles Bridges, and it was over with
Melo,
essentially.
you're not doing too hot this season.
Yeah, not this season.
Yeah,
I mean,
only
I feel like yeah, people kind of figuring him out a little bit, but he still figures out how to make it win, and they still win games. So that's all what's important at the end of the day. I feel like they still got a really good core, a really good team, good chemistry, but it's just they just need to figure out how to put together a string of games. That's what I want to see from y'all. I just want to see if y'all can pull together a good string of games against actual good teams. You know what I mean? But
We
it's
just
just
we won 3 in a row, lost 2 in a row. Now you're about to go 3 in a row and then lose 4 in a row. I just want to see us. I want to see us win 50 games. I think that'd be a solid mark for this team. 50-game season, win 50 games.
I
We
mean,
finished with 32.
I was just bull stuffing when I was like, okay, like y'all gonna be back in the playing, but it's looking like it again. But I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I think that it would be interesting if we got the first seed and y'all got the seventh seed and y'all played the Warriors, who are currently sitting second in the West right now, and y'all played
Imagine
the
we beat
Warriors a play-in rematch for the
them. Imagine we
playoffs.
beat
Like
the Warriors. I don't want to hear it.
that'd be.
I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, I ain't going to hear nobody.
I mean, it could happen. Playoff Curry is, you know what I'm saying? He's
If they play
typically
up here,
absent.
yeah, if that happens, I'm going to. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go to that. I will be in
And
attendance.
yeah, I mean, that'd be a good one for the little crypto arena or whatever it's called now, whatever y'all
Yeah.
like to call it. But to skip over to the football aspect of it, my
Hey,
Packers, my
my
Packers, my Packers, my
one
Packers. We pulled
game.
off a tight one, a tight one. I still think that we would have pulled away because they still left Aaron Rodgers 42 seconds, but they definitely should have went for the field goal. But I thought that, to me, I didn't see a point. I was like, okay, you go for two, you take the lead, but then you give Aaron Rodgers, you still are down. You still down one, so it's just like. But I guess they were just banking on Mason Crosby to miss, which he has been missing lately. So I see where they was trying to go with it, but it was a bad idea. We'll go ahead.
Honestly, I think I'm sorry. I play a lot of Madden. I rather test my defense and ice the kicker. You're in Green Bay. You might get a little weather on your side. But I mean, I was hoping for fantasy reasons. I was hoping, they on Aaron Rodgers and them go down, and he throw it or he give it to Jones. But I even had Crosby too, so I was hoping, Green Bay got the ball back.
Yeah,
But
yeah, nah,
you guys go top of the NFC now. The
yeah.
Cardinals lost to the Lions.
I don't know what the.
What?
I
What
don't
happened
know
with
what's going on
that?
with that.
Cowboys beat the Giants.
The
Uh,
Bucks lost to the Saints. It was a lot of weirdness today.
we play on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's a lot of weirdness. I think the Colts played yesterday and they beat
The Patriots.
they beat the Patriots. To me, like I said, I still think Jonathan Taylor is MVP. So I mean,
Really? They're not.
it was
No,
changing week by week, but
they're not
I'm gonna
doing
go
it.
Jonathan Taylor. It was Kyler Murray for a little bit, then it was Jonathan Taylor. Then I had who else I had? I think I had Tom Brady in there for like the hottest second, but
Mm. I feel like it's
it's
got to be like a skill player now. You got to give it to somebody who out there, like, make because I mean the running backs and receivers make the quarterback look good. So I feel like these guys should get more love and more glory for that instead of just giving it to the quarterback every year.
I mean,
Like running back go off for 2,000 yards, you should 2,000 yards. That's a lot. It's
yeah,
like I feel like that should be automatic almost.
yeah. So a lot of weirdness going on, especially with the COVID situation, especially on both sides of the fence with the NBA and NFL. But on the NBA, it's just, to me, I think it's getting out of hand, man. Like it's just getting too crazy. Like teams only have 7 players to play, 8 players to play. You got to pull up G leaguers and all this other stuff, and it's just like it's not really fair. I think I seen the other yesterday. Steve Kerr and them, the Warriors actually lost to the Magic, and they ended up sending everybody. Like they didn't want to risk. They heard that Orlando had or their team had a little COVID stint, so they sent Steph, Draymond, and everybody, Iggy, all them, and just essentially took that L and was just like, yeah, we just lose. And
Yeah,
then it was either the Magic or the Raptors, one of the two. But yeah,
yeah, in the NFL, the Washington football team, they had like so many COVID cases, but they ended up just rescheduling the game because I guess they didn't have that many players. They couldn't forfeit the game.
uh-huh.
And then we just got to do it on our team that just got COVID, so now he can't play in the game. If they'd have played it today, or like just forfeited the game, he would have been able to play. So it's just a lot going on right now.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not another sports shutdown. I think that maybe personally, I think that maybe they should just cut the capacity a little bit and get a little bit stricter on it and see like
Yeah,
with the players. But I understand both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that just for safety and stuff right now, I think that they should definitely go back to reduce crowds and then like a little bit tighter on the restrictions on like they used to have before like everything started opening back up again. But it's a little weird, a little wicked right now. So, but do you got anything else you want to add on it? I mean, I got my Laker hate
Uh,
off.
nah, I just want to say, I mean, the Eagles, we in the tight race right now to get in the playoffs. We play Washington. We win that game, we in. We lose, we know we go further down the pole into the lottery pick. So I just hope we win. That's it.
Yeah,
Baseball in the lockout, so you can't talk no baseball signings.
yeah. So we shall see how it goes. I mean, when is the next time y'all play? Oh yeah, y'all play us on Tuesday.
Yes,
So then
sir.
what's that? That would be what, 3 L's in a row?
Fuck, get out of here, man. Get out of
Three
here.
L's in a row. That would be. I mean, Chris Paul looked like he got hurt tonight, so he might be out against y'all. So I mean, if that's still no excuse, we still
Did
got a
he?
couple
I have this
backup.
thing with Chris Paul. Did he hurt his hand or his wrist or
Yeah,
anything else?
of course it was him. Yeah,
It was his hand.
it was his hand or his wrist. He went like this and like kind of like looked at his hand and was just like, ah.
See, my theory with Chris Paul, he always hurt his hands or his wrist because he stayed reaching.
No,
Always.
it was no, no, no.
It was
Somebody
his hands,
somebody
man.
you know what? It might have been on a reach, but I think he might have got the steal or something. It was a loose ball, and then somebody smacked his hand at the same time, and then it was just like ah.
What's the Lakers? He gonna play tomorrow. Get out of here.
So I mean, yeah,
Everybody turn up when it's the Lakers, but
yeah. D Book like to turn it up too. So hopefully we can do it and get y'all up out of there and move on to the next. Get on to the Christmas game, and hopefully the Warriors can get Clay back. So then when we play them, they can be like, oh, we have Clay Thompson now. So it's just like,
January.
oh, so it got pushed back.
Yeah, yeah. They said like January. They're picking out a home game in January for him to start.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. But that's gonna wrap it up for us on the podcast. We probably see y'all on Tuesday at the post game or maybe a little bit of pregame. And you know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all. Hopefully it's a dub for us. All right,
Oh,
man.
peace.